This is Racket here back with another video, and today I'm going to be going over the event revival of the Nightingale Christmas Carol. In my last video, I talked a little bit about this event when it was released in sort of its pre-release stage, when the event hadn't actually been officially announced for when we're going to be actually able to play it. But now we have the release date, which is on the 6th, and it goes all the way until the 17th. Some pretty easy, clear requirements here, just Fuyuki, and we'll get into the rest of what this event has to offer. What's going on with this event is the welfare servant for Nightingale in the 4-star archer form. If this event is new to you, or if you haven't played it when it initially came out, this will be your chance to grab Nightingale. Typically with the welfare servants, you would be able to get them through story progression for the first copy, and then here you need the first aid kits to get the other 4 to be able to NP5 the character. So for new players, this will be a great chance to grab Nightingale. For players who've already played this event, not that big a deal for that, but since Nightingale came out with this event, this is a great time to add Nightingale to your Chaldea. Is the lottery. This was a lottery style event, however, since this is the light revival version of the event, it's going to be limited to the number of boxes, specifically up to 10. So these are the grand prize rewards that you will be looking at grabbing, but since this is a revival of the event, you won't be able to farm as many boxes as you want. There is a limit to the amount that you can grab, so just keep that in mind. Again, here are the grand prizes, and then here are some of the other prizes that you can be able to expect to grab from the 10 boxes that you'll be able to farm. I wanted to highlight with this event revival is going to be the gacha banner that's associated with it. Most notably, we have a few 5-star servants on the banner. There's going to be a limited 5-star Astolfo Saber, 5-star Nightingale Berserker, and 5-star Lancer Bradamonte, as well as a few 4-star servants and a couple 3-star servants. These two 3-stars that are on rate up probably aren't going to be that big a deal, because likely if you've been playing the game for a little while, you have these characters at NP5, so it's not that big a deal, but these are the listed characters that are going to be on rate up for this banner. Cover for the gacha banner is going to be the time frames in which the servants are going to be available. Now, as you can see here, the servants on each banner kind of changes between the different days, so I'll just kind of go over here and show you what servants are going to be available. It'd be good to keep an eye out on these just to figure out which servant you might be wanting to summon for, and just to see that they are available at the time you want to summon for them. But there's a lot of different days here where the servants kind of rotate on the banner, and this one's going to be the very last day with the servants on the banner here, so it's always good to know kind of when these servants are going to be summonable, if you have one particularly in mind. But yeah, just watch out for that, and these are all the different days that the servants are going to be on the banner. That I wanted to cover with this event is going to be the servants that get bonuses to the event here. So the two different bonuses you can get are a damage bonus as well as a bond bonus. So here are the list of servants that get them. Their amount of percentages varies depending on what servant you used, as noted here. And then MASH gets a 5% bond bonus to the party. So each of these bonuses are associated with the individual character at all these different levels or percentages of bonus, but MASH gives a 5% bond to the entire party. So kind of keep that in mind for what servants you want to throw on your team for the duration of this event. Alright, with that in mind, that'll be all of the content that I wanted to cover for this event revival. Those were the pieces that I feel like most players would kind of be wondering about and are some important things to know about the event. Of course, there are going to be all the different types of quests that are associated with this event as you play through it, but just kind of knowing what the summoning campaign is and how many boxes you'll be able to obtain through this event and how to get Nightingale, stuff like that I thought were the big pieces that most players would kind of be wondering about, as well as the different bond and damage modifiers with the servants on this banner. So with that, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you wanted to leave a comment, definitely feel free to do that. I'll be looking at responding to comments down in the comments section of this video, as well as if you're interested in more Fate content like this, I'm definitely looking at doing more of that in the future. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to subscribe and consider leaving a like. It would definitely help out the channel a lot. So with that in mind, thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.